Hey, NASDAQ, we get the best dope on the markets. Let's get to it. Mel Palmer here. Metal's coming back here. Hang on a second. Let's look. This is, what did I name this page here? This is the AI, these are AI stocks. And they went from $1 to $50, $70, $80 here, okay? And this is about when these stocks go up, you lose jobs, okay? Cannibalization of the workforce. Anyway, here we got, it's 8:30 Friday, 24, okay? And this live catalyst, it gave you some chances to sell it, babe. It gave you some chances to sell it, and we're just busting wide open on Friday. Okay, here, this was last Friday, okay? We had limit down, not in the lives, okay? But here, this was day one, okay? This was on the Trump announcement, 2 days up, okay? And then here it is, sell it once. Here you got it, you rally. You get it. They give you a chance to sell it again against old highs. You close here, and here it is. We're busting wide fucking open on the downside, okay? So you didn't want to sell it here at 250. What is it, 15? So 15 times 400. So $4,000. So that's $6,000. This is a $6,000 move per one lot, okay? Feeders a little bit more steep here. This was just like an analog I had, okay? I don't scream it from the rooftops, especially not out in public, okay? It's a solicitation, so you come to me if you want some information. Anyway, here, this was exactly up the same amount of percent. And here we opened and went limit down here, okay? This is limit down that day. Next day we came back up to those brown X's here. Failed at the previous day's high, okay? My little pattern here, okay? Here we came back up, okay? 71.40 was this day's high, okay? We closed. And then here we opened, we broke, we came back up, gave you a chance to sell it against settlement price with a new stop. That means a buy stop, a risk management. You're like, buy it at whatever, man. It's going to be 71.60. Okay, but you were selling it against this high. You didn't even have to wait out the gap. Okay, you could have, and if you did, you could have sold it at $500 higher this year. Okay, anyway, this was yesterday. Again, they gave you one chance. Was this the 22nd? No, here, the 23rd was, okay, here's the 23rd. This is a back month, okay, so this is a little weaker. Here we're busting wide open, okay? We're busting wide open. This is only the second week we're closing lower. So this is what they look like here. What is this? This is a daily chart. Okay, you can see we're taking out trend lines. Here, I'm missing something. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's hope this catches here. I think it's major top. I think it's the top. Okay, there's a chance here that cattle comes back. So, but that's early morning here. We're down 380, okay? So we're down another 1.5%. Still not huge, okay? And here, these were the old highs. These are some other old highs in the back month, okay? This is a weekly chart, okay? So these lines right here are a couple targets, okay? Same ones, okay? You got this purple and then the green. Purple with the green, okay? I do them sometimes two different ways, okay, when they're a little bit questionable, when I'm not sure which one it is. And these aren't even to be used exact, okay? These are just major targets from, I don't know, the history of the contract. Okay, so here, now if we look at Feb, what is this? This is Feb-June spread. This is this is a monthly chart here. Let's look at a daily here. Okay, so going up, okay, this is the way we do this. Look at this, man, whatever this was right there. What was that? 19 and 18's lows, okay? And so on this break here, the thing about it is the front month is gaining on the backs, okay? Because the backs are really the dog poop, Okay, I got thoughts about that. You want to learn about any of that, or you want to do business, or you want to just get my market letter. Okay, maybe you get something like this week also. We had crude. This would have paid for the $200 a month, $220 a month that you get to deduct if you were looking to buy some crude oil here. 56.40. Okay, 56.41. You took $500 almost the heat, okay, in the overnight, and then you had it one day during the day at 8 a.m., okay, and then you got back over it, and then you held it for the rest of the day. Look at this, okay, this is the way they work. Here they weed out everybody, okay, the people that wanted to buy, and nobody wanted to buy, okay, and then you're playing between these. Here it's the low, here it's the high, okay, you're playing around. Here you come up here. Here it's the high. Here you come smack back down. If you happen to be dancing, to the right, or you're cannonballing and you keep buying them here, or you take a scalp here, a buck rally. Okay, so anyway, this is where we are. This was Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Not bad. $6,000. Okay, so go back and look at one of my old videos, or I showed you on the charts on 514. Where was that? Right here. Okay, I gave a display. Okay, two clients. Okay. I do stuff out in the public on social media, and I'm sure I gave those out there. But if you subscribe to my chart letter, you got them early, ahead of time, when you can use it. Let's do it real fast here. Stocks, all-time highs. I don't know. Here, you want a number? Here, go up here. Okay, just pause that. Here's the metals here, down 29 here. We had an inflation figure. You know what? I didn't see it, so I'm not going to. I heard somebody say it was 3%. Okay? You have to really tone it down. Mute the news, okay? Mute the news. That's my thing. That's one of my names on Twitter. And you mute the news. Here, you come down here. You come down to 47.41. Look at that. Okay, 2.5 cents. This has been here the whole time. Here, these were the olives. I talked about them yesterday, day before. And here's gold. Okay, so you have to sift out. I got something else in between here. Okay. Oh, okay. This is a light green. This is the most aggressive. Okay, this is like about 30% off. Okay, but these are 80 and 90% off levels. Okay, that's the mentality. Okay, if you want to learn that, you know what to do by now. ARP at NASDAQ. So you got this olive buy. Okay, here, this is today. As a matter of fact, you know what? Here, hang on a second. This might even be an olive buy of that particular olive buy. No, it's not. It's not quite back down there. But this would have been an orange. It would be one of these oranges here. That is orange, isn't it? Let's just go through the grains here. Beans, what do we got here? Little nickel range. Not much to say here. Here, corn back up to... This is a weekly chart. It's Friday, okay? So we're going to post our second week. Well, we haven't posted it yet. Anything can happen. Here is wheat here. What did we get up to? 14.5, coming back down here. If you're looking to buy wheat, that's one level. Maybe you buy it against this level, this old high here. Depending if you're aggressive, stick a bin in at 503. You never know. You get it, right? Right down here. 47. We were up here at 48. We broke $1.40 in the silver. Just stick them in. Don't be afraid to stick them in. Well, it'll never get filled. You know what? Well, I would beg to differ. So we'll call this a wrap. Email me, arp@nasdaq.com, where you get my dope on the market. Trader adage or excuse. I didn't know a report was coming out. Okay, well, that's why you use stops. Okay, that's another reason why you use stops, to stop the risk. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. It's getting wild out there, folks. We got a Virginia AG, Attorney General, running. Guy's name is Jay Jones. He said to put 2 bullets. He would be happy putting 2 bullets in his female candidate opponent. And both of his kids. Okay? So this is the kind of spiritual battle we're up against. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.